M13 here. Something kind of big happened in the gaming world this week. Apex Legends. First, let's talk about FortNite. FortNite is one of the biggest things in video game history to have occurred. It's an online free-to-play. It's called Royal Battle. It's where you put a bunch of people in an arena type setting, and the arena keeps getting smaller and smaller, and they battle it out. This is an ingenious formula because in the old days you had games like Battlefield and Call of Duty, and you'd have a large map, and as people died, you'd have less and less than people on this large map, and they'd spend half their time walking around the map just trying to find whoever else was left on it. But with these new games where the map shrinks as time goes on, as there's less and less people, the map becomes smaller and smaller. So you always have a steady, consistent rate of running into enemy players. Because as there are less people, the map becomes smaller, so you're still going to be running into people on a regular basis. And we have someone who's joining the show. So anyways, and so Fortnite is such a huge game. Like, people who play Fortnite are being invited onto, like, Ellen DeGeneres show and other talk shows just for being good at Fortnite. Like, back in the day, you didn't have people who were good at playing Counter-Strike being invited onto talk shows. Do you ever remember watching the Johnny Carson show and having somebody who was good at playing GoldenEye? Those are older games. Oh, connection to server. Just lost it. So anyways, Apex Legends, it's a lot of people are talking about it being like a Fortnite killer because it is so much funner than Fortnite. And I'm someone who played Fortnite daily for weeks. And I play this and it's just like, wow. I like it better than Fortnite myself because, quite simply, there's no building. Fortnite, you can build and you can throw up walls and roofs and stuff. And that's, some people like that about the game, but it was one of the things I didn't like. I prefer a shooter to be more of a shooter. And that's what this is. And then Apex Legends also, in Fortnite, everybody starts off exactly the same. Just a person with no powers. But in this game, Apex Legends, you have 8 people to begin with. And they all have different abilities and powers. And with time, they're going to add on more and more people. So it's kind of like Overwatch meets Fortnite combined, like the best of both put together, and without the building. Yeah, and another interesting thing about this new game, Apex Legends, it was like rumored. There was a leak on a Thursday. It was announced on the very next day on the Friday, and then the game came out on Saturday. So this game went from not existing at all to being rumored to exist to being announced and then released all within a 3-day period. It went from not existing at all to being rumored to being announced to being released in, like, I think 2 or 3 days. I think they might even have announced it one day in the morning and then it released that night. And in the first 2 days it came out, it had 5 million players. In the first, it's been out for about a week, and in the last week it's had 20 million players. It's breaking records here and there. So will it kill Fortnite? Well, it's hard to say. Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops, that game also had a huge surge of players for the first few weeks it came out, but then it died away. Will this game die away? I don't think it will, to be honest. They're promising a new, what is it? They're promising a new legend every month, a new hero every month. I heard a new map. They're going to add on to the map each month. Anyways, but let's get started with this game. Okay, I hit. It's similar to Fortnite. It's just it's an online shooter with a map that shrinks with time. But like I said, what makes this game unique is that you have different players, each with their own abilities. Bloodhound can track people and see people through walls. Gibraltar has shields that he can use. Lifeline is a healer. Pathfinder has a grappling hook. Wraith can teleport. Bangalore has like smoke abilities. Caustic is a poison guy, and Mirage, who I'm playing right now, can create a decoy, an illusion of himself that he can send out into battle. And it's pretty OP in my opinion, because every 10 seconds I can send a fake me out across the map. And the game just crashed. It's only been out a week. It needs some patching, evidently. And I have no idea if I'm still recording. Oh, okay. Only microphone audio is being